Meccahnism Monday, Grammy nod. Okay, after a weekend, wind down of drinking water, minding my business, my phone starts going off after talented comedian Godfrey posts about a former Grammy CEO saying that the awards are rigged and heavily biased towards white artists and run by white men. Before I can even finish doing the dishes from last of the leftovers, I'm getting calls telling me everything from it's always been rigged, it's always been racist, no self-respecting artist should ever want one, and I'm going to tell everybody just that. All right, being as objective as I can, in the words of Nasir, let's get it all in perspective. There are a few things that Godfrey left out that might shed a little light on this situation. Number one, that the woman speaking, Deborah Dugan, didn't have anything negative to say until after she was being investigated for creating toxic, intolerable, abusive, and bullying environments in the workplace. Reports that were backed up after a staff member got his lawyer involved to send a letter saying just that. I'm not saying who's lying, but if you follow the timeline, she got in trouble first, then brought the dirt up after, then asked for money to resign, got deaded, and took it to the press. Go look it up after that. Now, does that mean that the Grammys are squeaky clean? Fuck no. Like any and all music bodies, hip-hop has had to fight for its respect amongst a group of voters and executives at the board who saw us as a fad they didn't want to legitimize with an award. And when you add all the artists that got it wrong, and artists like Tupac Shakur, Busta Rhymes, Jimi Hendrix, Sammy Davis Jr., Diana Ross, Run DMC, Nicki Minaj, who never even got one, definitely sounds like the awards are racist until you realize that Queen, the Beach Boys, Blake Shelton, Dean Martin, Morrissey, Katy Perry all remain Oscar-less, which leads me to believe that while some Grammy members may be guilty of racist, even more are guilty of not knowing music being good or bad from any race at all. But I don't want to beat you in the head pointing out that between point A and point B, the Grammys have gotten new rules, new members, new presidents, new staff members, and even that the same people who voted back then are not the same people voting now. Hell, even the interview Godfrey is referencing is from 2019. But that's besides the point. I'm not about to sit up here and take any motivation away from creatives who are already straining to stay motivated to make their best work. If a Grammy is part of the goals that get you back at it like a crack habit, go after it. We've always known that as black creatives, the odds of success and respect in white founded and run institutions was slim. But that's never stopped us from making our best music and creating culture that shifts the global paradigm. If you want a Grammy, don't let people who don't like, want, need, or have no chance of getting one convince you that you should be ashamed for wanting one. As an artist, the worst that can happen is you keep making your best shit. As fans, the worst that can happen is we get to enjoy it. Win-win. Like, share, and subscribe.